everybody, it's Mrs. E here, and we're going to do some writing together today. I thought it would be fun to write about going on a picnic. So this can be something that we just do for a fun writing prompt, or you can use the writing that you do today to actually go on a real picnic. It might be a fun way to get outside, and you could do this in your house, in your living room on the floor. You could have an indoor picnic, or you could just go right outside onto your porch or your backyard and have a picnic there, somewhere safe where your parents allow you to do that, okay? And that's just optional, but it could be a fun way to get outside and get going with an activity. So what you're going to need to do today for our picnic writing is you're going to need a pencil or a writing utensil if you don't have a pencil. And you're going to need either a notebook, this is my writing notebook, or you can just get a piece of paper, okay? So once you have that, here is your writing prompt. Write about what you would take with you on a picnic. And we're going to illustrate our writing at the end, which means we're going to draw a picture, okay? So if you need to take a picture of that or write it down, you can go ahead and pause here. And what I'm going to be teaching you to do today with your writing is, since we're going to be listing all of the materials that we need to collect to go on our picnic, we're going to use this kind of thinking map. It's called a tree map, okay? It's used to classify and group things like things that we're going to need to bring on a picnic. So we're going to write all of our picnic materials here into different categories, and I'll go ahead and show you that in just a moment. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and make our tree map now for what we're going to take with us on a picnic. So just as a reminder, our writing prompt is, write what you would take with you on a picnic, okay? So I'm going to use a tree map to categorize the items that I need, okay? So a tree map has a main idea at the top, and then we're drawing the classifying areas of what we're going to be writing about, which is what we're going to take on a picnic. So I'm going to be using my writing journal today, and I'm going to use a marker just so that you can see my writing really well. Feel free to use a pencil at home, okay? So the best way to make a tree map is if we take our paper and we turn it sideways, okay? So it's going horizontal, because that way we're going to have more room. So here we go. We're going to be writing about what we're going to take on our picnic. So at the top, I can name it our picnic. We're going to draw a line, and this is called a little foot, okay? So we're going to draw a little foot. Now, I know I'm going to want some food. I'm probably going to get thirsty, so I'm going to want something to drink. And then I'm going to need some materials like plates and maybe something to carry the food in. And last but not least, my favorite part, a dessert. So I'm going to draw 4 categories. This is going to be my food category. So I did my line, a foot. I wrote my word for my category, a line, and then another foot, okay? I'm also going to do drinks, right? Line and a foot. And I'm going to do a dessert, line and a foot. And last but not least, I'm going to do materials. Okay? So, let's go ahead and start with foods. Now, you can do an imaginary picnic where you write crazy foods, whatever food you like. I'm going to try to think of foods I actually have at my house right now so that I can go on a real picnic on my porch later, okay? So, foods that I have, I know that I could make a peanut butter and jelly, sandwich. Okay, so I'm going to write that underneath the food, and I took a little bit of room here. That's fine. As soon as I'm done, I'm going to draw another line, and that separates it in my list, okay? Another food I might have is I have some fruit that I could pack. Underline that. And, maybe some chips. I have some chips that I could bring. And I think that's all the food I really need. So I'm going to end my list there. Okay, so underneath food, we have our line and our foot, and then we listed 3 different items we want to bring. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich, fruit, and chips. Okay, I think I'm done with food, so I'm going to move on to what kind of drinks that I'd like to bring. Okay, what do I have? I think I do have some juice that I could bring outside. And then maybe some water if it gets warm. Might want some water. Okay. There we go. And I don't know if you like cold drinks, but I really like cold drinks. So you know what? I think I'm going to put some ice on there too, so I have some cold juice and water. All right, so for desserts, I just made brownies last week, so I think I have a couple left. I'm going to bring a brownie to my picnic, okay? And I think that's plenty of dessert, so I should be all right with just the brownie. And last but not least, the materials. So these are the things that we're going to need to eat our food on or pack our food. So I think when I make my peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I'm going to need a butter knife. Oops. Okay, I'm going to need a Ziploc to put my sandwich in, right? Let's see, fruit. I could probably put that in a Tupperware container. And chips, they already come in their bag, so that's easy. Juice and water and ice. I'm going to need some bottles or cups. Okay. And my brownie, I'll use a Ziploc for that as well. So now I'm going to need a large bag. And maybe some protective gear. And I've run out of room, so I'll go ahead and stop there. My protective gear will be like a hat or some sunglasses or maybe a blanket that I think I need outside so I don't get too hot and I have something to sit on. Okay, so you have successfully made your tree map for what you'd like to bring on a picnic. Feel free to use my examples here, or you can think of any examples on your own that you would like to put into your tree map. When you're finished with this, I hope that you actually take advantage of being outside in your backyard or the front porch or even an indoor picnic and have a fun little picnic with you and your family. Well, all right there, friends. Now that you've completed your picnic writing prompt for today and you have a whole list of things that you could gather and go on a real picnic, this is your chance to get some fresh air and go take your list, pack up a bag. I don't have a picnic basket, but I do have a big bag at home where I could put all of my materials that I'm going to bring on my picnic that we just finished writing about. And you can get a towel or a blanket to lay out on the floor. Remember, you could do this inside or maybe in your backyard. And I also grabbed a hat because it's been pretty sunny outside lately. And I got some sunglasses. So I am now ready to go on my picnic. So I hope you have a wonderful day and enjoy your picnic, whether it's imaginary or real. We'll see you next time. Bye!